Key from Minecraft Dungeons.
Hello.
We're watching Minecraft live.
Yes.
Featuring the tree.
I need to turn on my desktop audio real quick. Where is that?
It's being built. Wait, what is this guy doing here? He's supposed to be in Minecraft Dungeons.
Desktop. Yo.
We have an exciting show for you today, filled with all things Minecraft. You'll vote a new mob into the game, hear what's happening in Minecraft Dungeons, learn how to design and play with your own Minecraft mob, find out the next Minecraft update, and much, much more. Seriously though, we have a packed show for you.
Okay, what?
You get to hear everything directly from the cool humans making it. They will give you the inside knowledge that
Okay, I think it's working.
Our best kept secret. Until we tell you all of them. Hello and welcome to Minecraft Live 2021. I'm your host and chief storyteller of Mojang Studios, Lydia Winters.
Nice.
Find out the update.
Yes. Yes, totally.
You'll vote a new mob into the game, hear what's happening in Minecraft Dungeons, learn how to design and play with your own Minecraft mob, find out the next Minecraft update, and much, much more. Seriously though, we have a packed show for you. Incredible things you've done.
Yo. Let's go. Everybody's saying Iron Golem and Ally in chat. Everybody's like battling in the chat. Oh, sorry, I was a little loud right there.
So let's happy to be here. We're excited. So excited. And Henrik, it's your first time on the Minecraft live stage.
Oh, wait a minute.
It is not my first
Damn it, I'm going to leave the voice chat so it's not laggy, okay?
And one that I know
See ya.
is what you think about everything we announce. Hang out with us here and also there. Last year, we
Okay.
announced quite an anticipated update, the Caves and the Cliffs update. We've seen all the incredible things you've done with Caves and Cliffs Part 1 and can't wait to see what you do with Part 2. Here to give us a peek into
Okay, I just unplugged the
development
microphones.
process with Caves and Cliffs Part 2. Hi Agnes, hi Henrik. Hello. Agnes, how are you feeling?
I'm super happy to be here. I'm excited.
So excited. And Henrik, it's your first time on the Minecraft live stage.
It is. It's not your first time though, right?
It is not my first time. You two are going to tell us about Caves and Cliffs Part 2.
This is
and
basically
the thing
just
that
last
I
year.
think
That's a really
the
cool
most
stage, though. I like
amazing
this
is
set.
how involved and how
That's really
essential the community was to making it.
Yes. Yeah. This update changes basically everything about the world generation in the game. So we've added massive mountains, massive caves, and
This is cool.
it's been really hard to kind of balance that because we want to add all this new cool stuff. But when people are playing the game, we also want them to be able to encounter like the old familiar stuff. So this balancing act is really hard. So as designers and developers, when we test the stuff we built, how do we know if it's any good, right? How do we know if it's better? So we've needed a lot of help, and we've definitely gotten it. So we've been shipping snapshots, betas every week, and the people have been play testing and giving us feedback, and it's just been wonderful. It feels kind of like they're colleagues helping us
over
build this great game.
and
That's amazing, and you have an amazing example of someone who took a lot of time giving.
Yes.
notes.
Yeah. For example, a player tweeted at me this wonderful big picture showing across different snapshots in the same location what changed across different snapshots and offered some opinions on that and some feedback. And this kind of stuff takes a lot of time to do. It's research that the users are doing for us, and we get a lot of this stuff. And it just saves time, and that's time that we can use, of course, to make the game better.
That's so amazing.
Speaking of Twitter, I recently made a Twitter
this
account.
is like the biggest update we ever done, and we couldn't have done it without
I need to open my Twitter.
Oh,
So I can
that's
vote for the
incredible. And
mob.
I know you were kind of nervous when you decided to split the update and tell everyone about that.
Yes, I mean it's a very big decision, and we took it together as a team. But yes, when it was time to announce
Sorry
it,
that it's
it was
really glitchy.
quite
This is
scary.
this is the best that I can
thing
make
is
it.
just to be transparent, because as we know, Minecraft is crafted together with the community, and then it's good if we just are as honest as we possibly can. And then when we did announce it, everyone was just so caring and understanding, and it shows we have the most beautiful community. So yeah, thank you.
We absolutely do.
And it was so nice as a team to be able to not
Minecraft Launch
rush it.
2021.
This
I
change is
feel
so
like it's
big to
going
be
to be
able to
very
do it
long.
properly and take the
Since
time
we've
and
already had to wait
really
40
do it
minutes
well.
for
So
it to start.
we're super thankful that we got
The
such
stream
so strong
actually
support for it.
started at
That's
in
awesome. And
40
I mean,
minutes ago,
sometimes
like,
during the development process, like things
They
change
did
and
a
you
giant
decide you
pre-show.
want things to be bigger and better, which kind of moves them to a different
Pre-show was
timeline. And I
kinda
know we have
cringe.
one of those today.
Yeah, we do. So we have been working quite a lot on like the deep dark, the warden, and the skulk sensor, and we're so excited about this, and we know everyone is. And so it got a bit bigger
Yeah, I thought they were
because
gonna
we
release
really
all
want to
like
do
the
this
warden
right and
and
do
all
it with
those
super high
mobs in
quality. But
1.17.
that's also the reason to that we have
Apparently
moved it to
they're
the
gonna release
next
it in
update
1.18.
instead.
And we're going to talk about the next update at the end of the show,
Yes,
right?
so we're gonna show both some new things from the deep dark and some other new things. So that's exciting.
So we'll move the Deep Dark feature set into the next update, which will be
Oh, man.
after Caves and Cliffs Part 2. And we're going to look at that later in the show. You're going to get to see some really cool stuff
I
from
really want the
Brandon.
warden. It's being
Now,
so good.
Henrik and Agnes, you two are working with an awesome team of developers.
Yes.
And this was like quite a technical challenge. So we have an inside look at sort of a lot that went into Caves and Cliffs Part 2.
Yep, let's watch it.
The best part of my job, I think it's just
Bruh, he
creating
just
a
teleported to
game.
the computer.
I want to make people happy. In the new update, I've been primarily focusing on creating the mountains and also putting everything
Mountain
together
maker,
in the
eh?
new generation of the world. So that's the caves and the mountains and everything in between. When I started this project about a year ago, I knew almost nothing about world
If the
generation,
audio is
and I
very
learned
glitchy,
so
that's
much.
because I can't figure
And
out how
it's
to get
really
the
been a
desktop
team
audio.
effort, Java and
I can try
Bedrock
to
together.
In this update, my role is to bring to life the cave part, and together with our colleague who work on the mountains, we present to you the cliffs and the caves update. One of the inspirations for the caves is the Sondons cave systems in Vietnam, because that was one of the largest cave systems in the world. And I feel so proud of it because I came from Vietnam, and we get to use these cave systems in my country and put it into the game. So I felt so proud whenever we think about the caves.
My job is to find what works slow in Minecraft and try to optimize it. The new update changes how the world looks a lot, and it also affects performance quite a lot. The best part about my job is just finding something which can give a big benefit, and then just seeing how FPS improves or how frame time graph looks much better after the change.
I would say the coolest part about my job is all of the wonderful colleagues that I get to work with. They really inspire me, teach me, and motivate me to be a better versions of myself
I
every
bet I
day.
could record the first like 20
We put in a
minutes,
lot of
so.
time and effort into this update, and I hope that it will inspire and excite our community.
It feels like it's a whole new game.
All I know is I'm going to vote for the alley.
What a great team you have!
I feel like the alley is going to win, but
And
and
now
then the copper
we've
gloom
been
is going to
working
be
on
like
Kids
right
Kids
behind.
It's been so
And then the
beautiful.
glare is gonna
See
have,
how
like,
everyone
2
collaborated,
votes.
like all the different roles, like,
Or, like,
Bedrock
20%.
developers, Java developers, designers, artists, sound, and so on. So yeah, it's been so good.
It feels like when you get a diverse group of people together in a room like that, even if it's a digital room, I guess, then and all focus on one thing like this, it feels like there's no problem you can't solve. Plus, it's fun.
That's amazing. And then you add our
That's
community.
such a cool set.
They're
I know
doing
I've said this multiple
bug
times.
tracking. They're
That
just
is a
everywhere
sick
giving
set,
us
though.
notes and feedback and telling us what's working. So you add that to an amazing team, and it's really incredible.
We really want actually to highlight everyone that helps us with the public bug tracker we have. So many players
Public
report
bug
bugs, and then we also have the moderators and helpers, and they help us so much with like categorizing, finding duplicates, asking for additional information, and it's extraordinarily helpful.
We have a really amazing community. Now, you two have been, and actually the whole team has been just kind of sharing images and seeds as you're finding things, and you put together some really awesome
I had
worlds
to
for
wake
us
up
look
like
at.
2 hours earlier than I normally do for this. Since I'm in like Pacific time. I had to wake up at like 8 a.m. for this. Bro. Oh, that's I really. Oh, yo, that's some sick generation. That looks like some generation that would be on like a map, like a Minecraft map or something. That's yo, what? Oh, yo, that's a big mountain. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm going to love this update. Yo, what? That's so cool. I'm really excited for this update. It'll be an easy way to get stone. I bet I could make a mountain, I bet I could make a mountainside base. That'd be really cool.
Wow, they're
In like a
beautiful.
survival world or something.
Yeah,
I
what's
should
interesting
start
about this
recording
is when you look
Minecraft
at that
videos.
video, like initially the plan was just big mountains and or natural looking cool mountains and caves, but as we started working on it, the scope kind of grew because we realized that we need to change all the terrain to make this all fit together. But once we started seeing that work, and it was so fun to see how the team started realizing that we're really onto something. This is going to be great. And seeing that inspiration spread and then also spread out to our community through the snapshots has been really fun.
Yeah, no, we have been
I've never
playtesting a lot,
reacted
and we're
to a
like, we
Minecraft
couldn't
live, so I
stop
don't
playing
really know what
this.
to say.
We get distracted
We just
all the
found
time.
so many cool places, and
Bro, my
I feel so
computer's on
inspiring, and that's what we
fire.
want to do with Minecraft. We want to
I'm
inspire
just
everyone to play
recording
Minecraft
for
in their own way,
like
and like
11
we really feel
minutes.
that this new world generation
I'll
inspires
probably
like
stop it.
going on
It's a ball
adventure, building, telling stories. So very exciting.
That's amazing. And I mean, so you make all these changes, but then obviously we have so many players who've been playing for so long. I mean, the two of you have worlds that are like 10 years old. And I just love the approach you took to keeping everything really safe for players who have existing worlds.
Yes, it's very important
Bro,
for us
we're
to be
still-
respectful
people are
to
supposed-
players' worlds.
Still
And
spamming Copper
like
Golem and
Minecraft should
Ally
be a
in the
game you
chat.
can trust,
There's like
because
Team
you
Ally,
know that
Copper
it
Golem.
works and it will work for
Bro,
many,
they're
many
using
years. Then you can
emojis.
spend like all this love and time on your Minecraft world. So in Caves and Cliffs Part 2, we have actually done two things mainly to make sure that everything works well. And the first thing is blending. So as you can see in the picture here, to the left we don't have blending. So then when you update your old world to the new world generation, it would just be like an ugly edge. But now, with blending, it's actually all smooth and pretty.
That's beautiful. That makes a huge difference.
Wow.
And Henrik, I know the other part you want to show us with your own world.
Yeah, so what happens if you open your old world with a new version of Minecraft?
And
I took a look at what happens in my old world, which I've had for like 10 years, playing with friends and
I know he won't because he
family.
said
And
he
let's
tweeted
take a
he's
look.
not going to
So
vote this
there
year.
it is, all the cool stuff we built 10 years ago. But that's what happens when you open the world in 1.18. So it basically generates new caves beneath the old areas. And the idea is to create the illusion that was there the whole time. We just didn't go there until now. And wow, look what I found.
Yeah.
Don't look, Henrik. There's so many spoilers there under your world. So many cool things.
I was squinting, okay?
Okay, good.
That's like the first thing I'm gonna do when I
Was there a snowman in
update.
that world?
Is just like digging straight down. Well, not straight down actually, but I'm gonna see what's under my base.
That's so cool. I just love that it adds so much to the existing worlds that our players have. And so you're keeping them safe and adding a lot to it.
And that's also an important thing. We don't want to force players to have to pick between just the new or just the old. So we want them to be able to experience both things in the same world.
That's amazing. Throughout the show, we're going to have creator questions, and you two get to have the first one.
All right.
Will Java and Bedrock get party at the same time?
Yes, the plan is to release this on Java and Bedrock at the same time, and also to ship it
Top
with what we call seed parity. And that's what does that mean? So seed is this symbol for the magic number that is used to determine how your whole world looks like. So every world is unique, and that's driven by this seed. And when you create a new world, it gets a randomly generated seed. But if you dig that seed up, if you really like what you see, you're like, wow, this world is wonderful. I want to share it with my friends. You can dig up that number and share it with others. And then if they open a new world with that seed, they'll see the same thing. But what's new for this update is that also works between Bedrock and Java.
That's amazing.
So if you create a world in Java and you think it's beautiful, you want to share it with others,
almost
anyone who
blow
opens
up,
a
so I
world
think
with
you
that
just have
seed,
to stop
regardless
here.
of which edition they're playing,
But,
will see essentially almost exactly the same thing.
Go watch Minecraft Live.
It's almost identical, and it's a thing in the community.
Yeah, go
you
watch
find
Minecraft Live
super cool
2021.
location,
It's
and
live
you
right
share
now.
it. Like, look at this
See you
world
soon.
I found.